Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, August 14th, 2023. Our fire potential impacts for the next couple of days are shown here. We continue to have moisture in place over Utah and Nevada for daily isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms for the next few days, and really through the work week. Some of the storms on the northern fringe here today in northwest Nevada may be on the dry side. We also have some significant heat building into the north with very warm temperatures and low relative humidities. Yesterday, thunderstorm activity was suppressed pretty far south, just across the south central portion of Nevada and far southwest Utah on the Arizona Strip. And precip amounts were on the lighter side with those storms as well. Yesterday's initial attack activity is shown here with 10 new fires for 44 acres. The 40-acre fire was on the Arizona Strip with pretty small fires scattered throughout the rest of the geographic area. Precipitation for the past 7 days and 14 days are shown here. The past 7 days has been on the drier side with just some storms, mainly over south central Utah and portions of the central Nevada. And then over the mountains of Idaho, we're still capturing some from that last round. The past 14 days were definitely wetter with that surge of moisture we saw now over a week ago. Current fire danger values, percentiles, are shown here with generally low fire danger across Utah, southern Nevada, eastern Idaho, western Wyoming. Higher values along Snake River Plain and northwest Nevada where conditions have been a little bit drier. A closer look at a couple of these areas. Northwest Nevada, we're expecting to see maybe some drier type thunderstorms this afternoon. Shows those fire danger values below average for the time of year, but on an upward trend. And then further south across the Arizona Strip, those values are right around average for the time of year. This morning's satellite imagery shows a high pressure ridge in place across the Pacific Northwest, stretching into Idaho, which will cause temperatures to really increase. It's going to be very hot up there, actually, with low relative humidities, light winds. Further south, we have that band of moisture in place across the central Great Basin, Nevada, into southern Utah. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute, but that's what we're looking at for today. So again, we can see that warm and dry across the north, and then that little band of moisture pushing northward into northwest Nevada today, keeping showers in the forecast across southern and southeast Utah as well. We do have high risk for those drier type thunderstorms across northeast Nevada. So again, where we're expected to see those thunderstorms developing this afternoon here across central Nevada into northwest Nevada, and then south central Utah and southeast Utah as well. Minimum relative humidities are fairly low across the north, mid to upper teens across the lower elevations, and not too much higher in the higher elevations. Northwest Nevada is also dry. On Tuesday, a little bit more moisture moves up into the southern Great Basin as that ridge tries to build in to centering itself a little bit more over the Great Basin. So we should see thunderstorms continuing mainly across Utah tomorrow. No high risk. So those thunderstorms will be mainly over the higher elevations of Utah. Could see a better concentration of wet storms over the higher elevations of southern Utah tomorrow, and then just isolated storms over Nevada. Very hot days on tap for tomorrow across the north, 102 in Boise, and look at that 107 in Oregon. Cooler across the south. More of the same is expected on Wednesday, just that moisture remaining in place across the central and southern portions of the Great Basin and continued dry across the north. So the probability of precipitation is shown here on the left with those higher values over the higher elevations of southern and southeast Utah and the Arizona Strip. Maybe an isolated storm or two still possible over portions of Nevada. Still dry over Idaho. Low relative humidities again in the teens, and we even see those values falling a bit at the higher elevations in Idaho tomorrow on Wednesday. The 3-day precip totals are shown here. Still looking at those daily thunderstorms across the southern Utah mountains, Arizona Strip, and just a few storms there with precip in Nevada. On Thursday, we start to see things change just a little bit as that high pressure system focuses itself a little bit closer to that Four Corners area, which is going to set us up for a more significant monsoon surge heading into the weekend. So Friday, here comes that moisture streaming up through Utah. We should expect to see an increase in showers and thunderstorms across Utah and into eastern Nevada beginning on Friday. Possibly some cooler temperatures or we'll shave off those really hot temperatures in Idaho as the ridge breaks down there. No high risk on Friday. And then on Saturday, that moisture continues to stream northward, so we should expect to see some showers and thunderstorms possible up into Idaho by Saturday and eastern Nevada. And then more of that on Sunday. There's a chance we could see some tropical moisture being drawn up into the flow into the Great Basin Sunday into early next week, so we'll be keeping an eye on this. But that would definitely enhance the potential for precipitation pretty much across the geographic area. Our fire danger values are decreasing as this moisture moves up. 7-day precipitation totals are shown here. Again, with that next round of monsoonal moisture coming in Friday through the weekend, we expect to see precipitation totals increasing, especially across southern Utah, where those values could be pretty high. And then further north, definitely everyone looking to maybe get a shot at some sprinkles or some heavier measurable precipitation anyway. Increased cloud cover and increased relative humidity for the weekend into first of next week. The extended forecast for August 21st through the 27th calls for below normal temperatures across the entire Great Basin with above normal chances for precipitation, especially across Idaho. This is a very unique forecast for the end of August and will definitely have an impact on our large fire potential. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.